Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of the BarryM Rose Tinted Eyeshadow Palette. So I'm going to start off this review on a little bit of a rant. So first off, this is what the palette looks like now. It's got this kind of like elastic thing on it because of how the palette is designed. So so without the elastic, it literally doesn't show. Which I don't know why they've done it like that. It's a bit weird because it makes the palette bulky. I don't know. I'm not BarryM. I don't know what their style choice, what made them go for this style choice. I don't know. So the rant is basically, it says that they removed the mirrors from their palettes altogether to make them 100% recyclable. You've stuck an elastic attached to the palette. That doesn't make it 100% recyclable. And second of all, the actual palette things have metal in them. So if you're gonna recycle this cardboard, you literally have to first cut off the elastic off, and also pop out the actual the metal eyeshadow holders. I don't know what they're called, but then you'd have to pop that out. So it still doesn't make the palette 100% recyclable. So that is the worst excuse I've ever heard to make the cardboard recyclable, because even then you still have to, do other stuff. Like, if you really cared about recyclable stuff anyway, you would cut out the mirror anyway. So it's stupid, because you still have to pop out the metal, because you can't just put, or in the UK anyway, you can't just put cardboard with other stuff attached to the cardboard, because it doesn't make it 100% recyclable. It has to be like 100% cardboard in the recyclable bin where you put your bottles and cardboard in. So BarryM, you're an idiot. So anyway, I just had to say that, because it's just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. So anyway, this is what the colours are. So as you can tell, it is kind of got those pinky colours, some red colours, but it kind of matches the theme of the kind of rose colours. So you have a mixture of mattes, some glitters, and then some like a little bit of glitters, and then you got some really heavily glittered eyeshadows. Now, before obviously trying this palette, I've also tried another like BarryM limited edition palette in the past. So I thought, you know what, let's give this a go. So like the last palette, the quality of the eyeshadows are really nice. They blend really well. They're really pigmented. I have oily eyelids, and the only thing with BarryM's eyeshadows is that they are very what do you call it? They are very what's the word? They don't last as well on the eyeshadows as any other eyeshadow palette. That the mediocre basically on the eyelids. When it comes to lasting power, they are very mediocre, which is a shame. But as I said, I have oily eyelids, so you might be okay with it on the eyelids. For me, they just don't last that long, unfortunately. So if you do have oily eyelids, do take that into consideration. But other than that, the quality of the eyeshadows are really well. As I said, they blend really well. They're really pigmented. It's just their lasting power is pretty average. So yeah, that is it for this review. So bye guys.